Because the liquidation side of auditing the confidential fund is up to the central office, as provided in that Joint Circular 2015-001. We only look into the documents that the first cash advance granted to the mayor or to the governor is already liquidated to the ICFAO. Just the transmittal or the document that these particular expenses or these particular cash advances for the first quarter is already submitted for liquidation in the ICFAO or the office in charge in the central office. Not necessarily liquidated, but it is already submitted for audit. Yung liquidation ni Mayor is already submitted for audit in the central office. Yung sa aming end, yung ino-audit lang namin dito is yung cash advances lang ni Mayor talaga. All supporting documents provided in the Joint Memorandum Circular 2015-001 must be attached to that particular cash advance in order for us to act on that matter. Again, we only deal on the document, not on the liquidation. On the document submitted, provided that the cash advance, the disbursement voucher must be attached with the supporting documents provided in the Joint Memorandum Circular 2015-001. Next question.
Said that it is susceptible to misuse and abuse.
The confidential fund susceptible to misuse and abuse of the local chief executives, of the mayor and the governor. Yes, it is really susceptible for abuse and misuse. It is highly confidential and we cannot deal on the matters on how that confidential fund being disbursed by the mayor. Confidential fund because by the nature of confidential fund, it is confidential. It is highly confidential in nature. That most of the expenses being disbursed by the local chief executive out of their confidential fund is purchase of information, which is, as what I have said a while ago, you cannot compel any person to issue an official receipt for purchasing an information from them. Second is for gasoline expenses. Gasoline for what purpose? For surveillance. Diba? Importante naman yung surveillance. Diba? So that's why, if that local chief executive does not religiously, quote unquote, spend or disburse his confidential fund in a manner in which it is being provided by law, then it is really an abuse. It is really susceptible for an abuse and misuse.
What can you say about Duterte's plan in creating a special team to review funds, and how does it affect the functions of COA?
It depends upon the scope of and the purpose of President Duterte on his plan for review of the confidential fund. Is on auditing on how the confidential fund is being disbursed, if it is really disbursed in accordance with law, and how much is being liquidated. That's our function. And that function is protected in the Constitution. That only the Commission on Audit can audit all government expenditures or disbursement. And there's no one can audit except Commission on Audit. But also, if the mayor or if President Duterte will tap COA for the review, then there's no conflict of interest or there's no conflict in the Constitution. Because again, yung inatasan niya, yung COA, meron naman kaming jurisdiction to audit the confidential fund. So, there's no conflict. Pwede. Pero pag private persons or any other person outside COA, then meron na tayong limitations dyan.
What is the real basis of confidential?
Okay. Since we do not own the money of the government and nobody owns it, all disbursement must have legal basis. The legal basis for confidential fund is enshrined in Section 16 of Republic Act 7160, or also known as Local Government Code of the Philippines. The General Welfare Clause, which states, among others, that the local government units must ensure the safety, the convenience, the comfort of its constituents. So, from that, the DILG, or Department of Interior and Local Government, which has the supervisory power into the local government units, formulate this confidential fund. So from this confidential fund, this fund must be used for peace and order, public safety of the constituents or the inhabitants in that particular city, province, or municipality.
So that was the statement of Mr. Arturo Villaver, CPA, ALDE Commission on Audit. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Kathy. Eugene, ano bang masasabi mo sa intelligence fund or ang confidential fund na ito? May basihan ba na i-probe na ito?
Base sa mga kalat na informasyon ng ating mga expert, pwede namang ipatupalungan ng klaseng probe.
Tama ka dyan, Regine. Basta naayon lang ito sa ating konstitusyon. Kaya importante na mas malaman natin ang mga statement ng ating mga expert.
And this is Regine May Obitco,
And this is Chris Lloyd B. Alvarez. At thank you for watching.
the expert side.